Once the limit Douluo Shui was framed by the Rakshasa god and lost his power, he activated the disciple system and waited at Nodding Academy to take Xiao Wu as his disciple. Giving her pills triggered a 1,000-fold amplification, and passing on his skills received a 10-fold amplification. Xiao Wu awakened her Millennium Purple Ring, and Yishui wanted to take her to the soul-hunting forest to get her second soul ring. This path of cheating was too crazy. Look closely. On the steps of the Douluo Palace in Wuhuan City, Yishui, holding the Tiando 6 Emperor card, had a dark expression. Once a 99 level limit Douluo, he was sabotaged by the Rakshasa god during the Azura god evaluation, and now he had scattered his power to protect himself, leaving him as only a 9-level soul master. Definitely a fall from grace. Qian Daolu came over to act like a good person. Douluo, I was just looking for an elixir for you. Yishui rolled his eyes. This old fox's killing intent was evident the moment he entered the palace, clearly fearing that Yishu's achievements would threaten him and wanting to silence him. The promised Tiando 7 Emperor card was also a lie. Simply too much. Just as he was about to explode with anger, a voice suddenly rang in his mind. Ding. Disciple system activated. Teaching a disciple triggers a 10-fold to million-fold amplification. Passing on skills and giving gifts count too. Yishui was stunned million-fold, but thinking about his bad luck with the gacha system and not pulling Zhongli, he wondered, isn't this probability just a scam? Next, a newbie gift hit him in the face. Limit Douluo Experience Card 1. Last for 5 minutes. He instantly revived. Why bother clinging to Tang-san? His first disciple must be Xiao Wu. He had to act fast. This cheat was stronger than the protagonist. After half a month waiting at Nodding Academy, Yishui sipped tea while waiting for Xiao Wu, getting more excited. Teaching her to cultivate would guarantee a 10-fold power rebound for him. Giving her a blue-silver grass might even amplify it to blue-silver emperor. This was practically a win-win script. Crushing the competition was not a dream. He rubbed his hands in anticipation at the door, shouting in his heart, Xiao Wu, hurry in. As long as he took her as a disciple, he would immediately return to his peak and rub Qian Daolius' old face in the dirt. He must repay all the grievances he suffered before. This operation was so impressive that no one could say otherwise. A knock sounded at the door. Come in. Yishui took a deep breath. A pretty little girl pushed the door open and froze for a moment upon seeing Yishui. Look closely. Yishu's eyes lit up as he stared at Xiao. Whether scorpion braid reached her waist. Her face was as tender as a peach, stunningly beautiful even at 6. He got straight to the point. Why aren't your parents' names written down? Xiao Wu's eyes dimmed instantly, and Yishui quickly added, I used to be a limit Douluo. Xiao Wu's face turned pale, thinking her identity would be exposed, and she gritted her teeth and asked, what do you want? Yishui smiled, be my disciple. Xiao Wu shook her head directly. Not interested. Yishui continued to persuade. I understand all cultivation bottlenecks, and am a grand elder of the Wuhuan Palace. Xiao Wu's eyes flashed with killing intent, still refusing. You absolutely wouldn't guess. Yishui directly used his trump card. Do you want your parents to come back to life? Just worship me as your master. Xiao Wu froze, her voice trembling. You're not lying to me? Yishui patted his chest. About 3 times, and no one will dare bully you in the future. Xiao Wu hesitated. What about the Wuhuan Palace? Yishui sneered. The Wuhuan Palace is not worthy. Next comes the high-energy moment. Yishui shouted, Galaxy Wuhuan, appear. An endless starry sky instantly appeared behind him, and his momentum skyrocketed. He swore on the spot, I will share life and death with my disciple, otherwise I will be punished by the Wuhuan god. Xiao Wu completely broke down, kneeling down with a thud and knocking her head 3 times, offering the tea of apprenticeship. Ding! Congratulations on taking Xiao Wu as your disciple. As the system prompt sounded, Yishui was overjoyed. A 100,000-year soft-bone rabbit transformation? This was a huge profit. He pondered over what gift to give. Passing on skills wouldn't work, and soul guidance devices were useless. Suddenly a light bulb went off. Pills. Maybe he could cultivate again. Yishui immediately arranged. No more living in the dormitory, too many people. Xiao Wu obediently nodded, completely convinced. Yishui felt secretly pleased. Want to snatch my disciple? Not even Tang-san could do it. This cheat was simply too enjoyable. Soon, Xiao Wu left with the key to her single dormitory. Yishui frowned. Not only were there no good pills, but that old fox Qian Daolu would never give him anything useless. But he wasn't worried at all. Xiao Wu was still a soul master. She wouldn't need high-grade goods. He immediately dragged Xiao Wu to the nodding Wuhuan branch, and the guard shouted, What are you doing? Yishui flashed the Tiando 6 Emperor card. Call the branch master. The guard was so shocked upon seeing the card that he immediately ran to report. Xiao Wu's eyes widened. Is my teacher really a big shot? Soon, the white-robed branch master arrived, bowed upon seeing the card. Your Highness, please come in. The guard was completely stunned. This was actually a title Douluo big shot. Once inside, Shui removed his black robe, and the branch master understood he was a descendant of an elder, respectfully awaiting orders. Shui spoke, I want a second-grade soul power pill. The branch master was momentarily stunned. A big shot came specifically for this trinket worth a few silver soul coins? But he didn't dare ask more and immediately went to fetch it. Xiao Wu asked, Is this a gift for me? Shui smiled. Wait and see the surprise. After the branch master left with the medicine, Shui handed over a wooden box. Take this. As soon as Xiao Wu took it, the system exploded. Thousand-fold amplification triggered. Received a 5th-grade soul power pill. What the heck? A 5th-grade pill could help her reach soul zone. Shui excitedly swallowed the pill, but nothing happened. He sighed. Could it really be useless? Xiao Wu asked with concern. He laughed it off. It's fine. You just need to become a god and take your teacher along. Xiao Wu smiled helplessly. But I'm just a soul master. Shui pouted. That's still better than that Tang, San. He won't care about me when he becomes a god. Xiao Wu was confused. Who is Tang San? He must not be a good person. After that, Shui took Xiao Wu back to the academy, laid out her new bedding, and cleaned up before leaving. That night, Shui looked at the dazzling sky and chuckled wryly. Why do I feel like I'm the disciple here? After saying that, he clenched his right hand, and a blue planet Wuhan appeared behind him. This was a powerful one that could grow. Back then, he evolved into the galaxy Wuhan thanks to it, surviving the divine punishment. Thinking of the Rakshasa god, he cursed. You little witch, don't let me catch you. The Rakshasa god in the divine realm sensed this instantly, feeling both angry and embarrassed. This rogue. But she was also puzzled what exactly was this human's background. His soul power was simply endless. To prevent him from returning, she directly activated the Eye of God to keep an eye on Shui, even if it drained her divine power. Next comes the high-energy moment. Xiao Wu's tender hands massaged Shui's back. Teacher, is it comfortable? Shui was overjoyed. This treatment was simply the standard for the male lead. In these 3 days, he hadn't been idle, taking Xiao Wu to buy clothes and perfume. His disciple was so beautiful, she had to dress stylishly. After the massage, Shui became serious. I will teach you a devastating technique. Xiao Wu's eyes lit up, and Shui pulled out a book. Galaxy. Once mastered, your soul power will be limitless, even capable of slaying gods. Xiao Wu was stunned. Can it really kill gods? Shui's heart raced, but his face remained calm. Of course. Suddenly, a system prompt exploded. Warning. The Rakshasa god is watching you with the Eye of God. Shui was so scared he collapsed on the ground, but quickly regained his composure. Gods couldn't directly descend to the mortal realm. What was there to fear? The Rakshasa god was instead confused. How did he know I was watching? Could it be that the Azura god was protecting him? Shui brushed off the dust and handed Galaxy to Xiao Wu. The system immediately triggered. Gift successful. 10-fold amplification. Obtained the god-level skill, Galaxy 9 turns. Shui was overjoyed with this god-level skill. He might be able to cultivate again. Xiao Wu was ecstatic after reading the book. Teacher, this skill is amazing. Shui smirked proudly. Of course, this is what I created when I was a title Douluo. Xiao Wu immediately sat cross-legged to circulate her soul power. Boom! A powerful aura erupted. A phantom of a rabbit appeared behind Xiao Wu, which was her true form, the soft-bone rabbit. Shui raised an eyebrow. It seemed the technique was too powerful, directly activating the soul beast aura within Xiao Wu. This is a huge profit. If the soft-bone rabbit can evolve, Xiao Wu's talent will be maxed out. The next moment, something even more explosive happened. Purple soul rings actually appeared behind Xiao Wu. 1,000-year soul ring as the first one. This move completely breaks the norm. Xiao Wu woke up in confusion. Master, is this a purple soul ring? Shui directly responded with a touch of arrogance. What's the first purple ring? In the future, all 9 will be red, and the 10th will be blue gold. Xiao Wu was completely stunned. The 10th? Doesn't that mean becoming a god? Shui patted his chest. Absolutely. At least a level 1 deity. He even wanted Xiao Wu to take Blue Star as the 10th soul ring, but Xiao Wu shook her head. I don't want it. It would harm the lies above, right? Shui laughed. Silly girl, don't worry, it won't. He then asked about her level, and Xiao Wu replied, I'm level 20 now, and integrating the soul ring means I'm a great soul master. Shui instantly perked up. Let's go. It'll take you to the soul hunting forest to get your second soul ring. But he was secretly calculating his own soul ring back then, he fought with the Rakshasa god, and it blew up completely. He hoped to get a million-year one. Cursing, Rakshasa girl, just wait. The Rakshasa god in the divine realm got so angry his teeth itched, yet was secretly shocked. This guy almost became a demigod back then, but unfortunately he was too arrogant. Half a day later, they arrived at the soul-hunting forest, and Shui hired a spirit cat soul king named Li Xiao as a bodyguard. Outside the forest was bustling like a market, with voices calling for team, hunting echoing everywhere. Shui explained to Xiao Wu, the shops here rely on the forest for their livelihood. The soul beasts are at most 1,000 years old and are raised in captivity. He was also worried about Xiao Wu's feelings, since her original form was a soft-bone rabbit. Xiao Wu shook her head, but her eyes hid sadness. Teacher, they're soul beasts, what's there to feel sorry for? Shui patted her head, fully aware that she was putting on a brave face. He then instructed Li Xiao, make sure to protect us. Turning back to Xiao Wu, he said, the second soul ring can normally be withstood for up to 764 years. Your martial arts are explosive, so a couple hundred more years is no problem. Li Xiao, listening nearby, was dumbfounded. What kind of divine martial arts is this? He immediately concluded that Shui would definitely be a big shot in the spirit hall in the future, and his attitude became increasingly respectful. Moreover, this girl was at most 7 or 8 years old, and already a soul master. Integrating the second soul ring would make her a great soul master. This talent was simply explosive. Shui looked serious. I've chosen your second soul ring. Xiao Wu asked anxiously, what is it? Shui smiled. Your martial soul is a rabbit, which is a bit weak. I've chosen a nearly 1,000-year sky-devouring vine for you.